You know, I'm going to try to stay as calm as possible for this segment because I have daughters of my own and I'm a father. I'm an active father. But the more I watch this video, I begin to realize that the saddest part about this video is the fact that 9 times out of 10, that's an adult filming them. And another thing that sticks out to me is the fact that these little girls are comfortable with acting like this in front of these adults, which only tells me that their representation of wrong and right is wrong. Let's look at the difference between parents that's enforcing what's right versus the parents that's enforcing what's wrong.
We're happy, every single, every color. Give me a high five. With the brothers, we're happy, every single, every color. Give me a high five.
And I'll stop fighting over every little thing. Every little thing.
Yes.
Keep going. I ain't say stop.
See, some might see this video and say, man, that's torture. Why would you do this? Why would you even film your sons, you know, having to apologize to each other or be punished? But I think this is what needs to be televised and pushed and bring more awareness to. Fathers disciplining their children in ways that's not physical. Tune in tonight as I discuss these 2 videos. One is very disturbing and one I'm very proud of. Tonight on We Need to Talk. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into the We Need to Talk podcast. Give it up for living today. One time. For the one time. I don't know what happened to my little clap, but that joint just went in and went out. Hold on, let me try that again. All right, yeah, it was acting a little shy before, man. Don't do that no more, bro, because, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that part. But yo, welcome back to the We Need to Talk podcast, guys. I am going to do another solo show today. This is one of those more intimate joints where I could just talk to a said audience, you know what I'm saying? Chop it up with y'all for a little bit and see what's up. As you guys can see, we are now streaming on multiple platforms at one time. Instagram, if you're tuning in, what's good? Nice to see you. We got Facebook in the building. We got YouTube in the building as always, but listen close, guys. The goal is to push the traffic over to YouTube. So at a certain point of some of these streams, it depends on how wild or whatever it gets, I will end streams on certain platforms. You guys have a link provided on Facebook. It's in the description. And on Instagram, the link for today's broadcast would be in our story. So if you go in our story, you'll see a link that says tune in on YouTube. Just hit that link and you'll go ahead and get to the YouTube. While you guys are there, though, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell just so that you can get notified whenever we drop something, whenever we drop a new clip. Everything goes on YouTube first, and then we bring it over to social media. Well, these parts of social media. But it'll be well appreciated. We're just we're less than 50 away from our first 500 subscribers. So please help us reach that first goal. First step to monetization. You know what I'm saying? It's a great investment. I've made it to this studio over the years. I've gained a lot of knowledge and done a lot of work, man, with these cameras and with these lights. Oh my God. Let's make it pay off. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them lazy guys out here. I've been working my whole life, just waiting for my chance. I'm waiting my turn, man. I'm being patient. But at the same time, I'm having fun, still putting in the work, doing what I got to do. I want to just give a quick shout out to H2O one time for the one time. Give it up for H2O in the building one time. For the one time. Ladies and gentlemen, drink water. Drink water. man, Coca-Cola is mad. I love the taste of Coca-Cola. I grew up drinking Pepsi. You know what I'm saying? Everything was Pepsi, but I came to the South and I had me a Coke, and it was like, man, I love Coca-Cola. Soda is tasty. Juice is tasty. All of that tasty shit is tasty, right? But it's bad for you, okay? We're getting older. As the day goes by, we need to start hydrating. We need to start moving around. We need to start exercising more. Even if you don't like to go out to the gym, start boning your girl more, man. Get some exercise, get your heart rate going. Cardio is great. Just don't be a couch potato, you know what I'm saying? And then let yourself go, and then now all of a sudden you're 600 pounds. If you are a 600 pound person watching this show, it's no offense to you, homie or homegirl. If you desire to get better, you know what I'm saying? But if you don't, you can't complain about the people that's getting better and wanting to post it on Instagram a little bit, want to flex their muscle, you know what I'm saying, their abs. You chose to stay that way. Just live with everybody else being happy and flaunting. And you want to be fat and happy, be fat and happy. So it's on you, it's your life. I'm just giving some advice. You know what I'm saying? But as you can see today, man, I'm not wearing a merch today. I'm just super casual with it. Got a little sweater, got a do-rag on. You know what I'm saying? You know why? It's a new year. And guess what? Today I started a new job. Thank God I got out of my last one. Shout out to getting out of the last one time for the one time. New job, more money, better environment. I feel blessed, man. I feel like prayers are like being answered, man. Like on God's time. You know what I'm saying? It's never gonna happen on my time. I understand that. Just y'all gotta stay faithful though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta believe in something in order to get it sometimes, man. You gotta just have faith. But y'all saw the damn intro video, man. Y'all saw the intro video. What's going on with Facebook? Hold on one quick second, ladies and gentlemen. I think our Facebook just now stopped for some reason. Oh, it didn't stop. I don't understand why on my monitor over here it's saying it stopped. Give me 1 second. As you guys can see, I do host my show. I produce my show all live. So I'm talking to you guys and I'm working like 4 or 5 different screens. And I'm working cameras, I'm working soundboards, and still while trying to stay on topic and still give you guys a show. So just bear with me. I'm trying to get all of this stuff situated. I'm trying to get my Facebook situated because for some reason Facebook wants to be a little weird today. But we got it back up. But anyway, back to the intro video, right? We all see what's going on with your sexy red girl, right? And her shenanigans. I don't agree with anything that girl has to say. I don't agree with any of her songs. I don't think her songs are good. I don't think she's a sexy person. But I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that uncle that was at the barbecue back in 2004, 2005. Talk about DMX is corny. Oh, he's got a raspy voice. Back in my day, we rapped about, togetherness and NWA or whatever the case, whatever he liked back then. You know what I'm saying? They was beatboxing and shit like that. Oh, they talking, he barking. Arr, arr, arr. But to us, it was the shit. It was this is DMX, this is Jay-Z, this is Eminem, this is Jagged Edge, this is Mary J. Blige, this is Eve, this is Rough Rider, this is Rockefeller, this is who else? Who else we had? Bad Boy. We had great music, you know what I'm saying, that we loved, but the generations before us couldn't really get with it too much. At first, it had to grow on them, right? And as it grew on them, they realized, like, you know what? This is just a bop. These kids want to have fun. You know what I'm saying? They still singing about love. They still got love in their message, but they just delivering it in a little different way, right? So yeah, it took our parents and it took our aunts and our grandparents a little bit of time to get on our wave. Some of them just jumped straight on the wave because they understood that, the music was just good. It was a good time. It was great. You know what I'm saying? But for the ones that didn't get it, especially us as the kids, we gave them a very hard time. They was immediately the old heads. They was immediately the corny people because they just didn't want to get with the times. They think that everything's supposed to stay like the past or whatever. But now I get it. I get where Unc was coming from. I get where the corny uncle or the corny older guy on the block, when he was like, man, I don't listen to this crap. I get where he's coming from. Yes, we did have Uchi Wally. We had that. We had pussy popping. We had that. We had my neck, my back, lick my and my. We had all of that, right? The crazy stuff, right? But the difference was that music, that sound wasn't the industry. It wasn't the whole industry, right? The problem with today, what I see with music is there's only one narrative pushed. There's only one image per gender, right? That's getting pushed. For the female, especially the black female artists, is straight sexuality. You have to show them titties, you gotta show that ass, and you gotta talk about your vagina, you gotta talk about everything, how you have sex with your dudes, you gotta talk about what color your booty hole is. It's crazy. We had different characters back then. Did we have a Lil' Kim? Yes, we had a Lil' Kim. She was vulgar as fuck, right? But who else? You feel me? We had TLC. We had Left Eye. Left Eye wasn't getting crazy with her. She wasn't, you never heard that. You know what I'm saying? She was a rapper. We had Eve. Eve might give you some sexy hood joint, like, yeah, this ass or whatever in these jeans, but she ain't getting crazy about the vulgarness, you know, because these artists understood, and these labels, that's another thing. The labels, they understood that the consumer is mostly children, mostly kids. You know, for the most part, our parents are at work, they doing something, you know what I'm saying? And then when the kids come home, they rushing to turn on 106 in Park, TRL, pop-up video, anything. We putting on, you know, back in the days, we used to have to rush home to catch the videos on the TV. It wasn't this streaming stuff that you could just, it's at the palm of your hands now. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't even have to go out and buy an album. All you got to do is download it now. It's super easy and super accessible, right? But the industry understood that, you know what? There's a lot of adolescents listening and tuning into this. We can't push a certain narrative, right? They felt that it wasn't going to sell. It wasn't going to do good because, one, our parents were way more strict than the parents nowadays. So they had to entertain us, but they had to appease the parents at the same time. Now, what happened was, as time went, the parent changed. The type of parent changed. I remember back in the days, right? My mom would have company. Her friends would be over. They'll have a couple drinks. They playing spades. They doing whatever adults are doing, right? And if me or my sister or my brother or even one of their kids wanted to pop out and be part of their conversation or just be in the area, the first thing you would hear is, get out of grown folks' business. Stay in the child's place. All of this other type of stuff that said, bro, move. This conversation, this aura, this energy right now that you're surrounding yourself in, it's not for you. You're a child. Stay in that child's place. You're going to get your turn when you're 18 and over. But for now, I am going to be your parent and tell you to mind your business. Leave. This isn't for you right now. This is for me. I'm enjoying myself right now with my adult friends. You don't come in here while you have tipsy people sitting at a table, playing spades, smoking cigarettes, whatever the case is. You're not going to be surrounded by that. So you could go ahead and room with the kids. Go ahead and go play with the kids. That's how the parents was back in the day. That's how our parents was. You want to know what we do as parents? Us, this generation of parents, sucky ass parents. Shout out to Water one time for the one time. We're more inviting. I have company. I got my niggas over, right? We playing the game. One of my niggas start talking about some chick he just smashed. He just left the house. My son or my daughter come in the room. It's regular. Oh, they could chill. Not saying me per se. I'm just giving a hypothetical because I don't play that. I tell my kids to get the fuck out of our business, out of our way. Just like how our parents did us, I do that to my kids as well. But I see too much, especially with younger parents, like in their 20s to 30s, they're too friendly with their children and they allow their children to get away with murder. Getting away with murder is how they speak to them, their mannerisms around adults, how they speak to other adults. It's absurd. And you cannot put the blame on this child. You can't. You cannot put the blame on this child that's being raised to have a loose mouth. You can't put the blame on it. You have to put the blame on that parent. If you see that when this kid is being a certain way comfortably around the parent, you know where it's stemming from. Now, if you got a student that's acting crazy, right, at school. Then when it's parent-teacher day, that motherfucker in the corner like scared as hell with his parent, then you know he's acting out. But guess what? If that kid is comfortable, because he know, or she knows, Mom Dukes or Pops, whatever, they gonna stick up for me. So when the teacher tells them like, yeah, your son has a bad mouth or your daughter is dressing provocatively and saying, having certain conversations, oh, well, why are you all in her business? Freedom of speech, right? Oh, well, did it hurt you when he said a curse word? Did it hurt you? Why are you telling my son what to say? That's the energy that a lot of these parents have. They promote that ghetto shit. They promote that disrespectful shit. A lot of parents would attack the teacher before even considering that their child was wrong. We used to hate when the teacher threatened to call home. Oh, I'm going to call your mother. What? Nah, please don't. Please don't. Because there was consequences to be met. Now, I'm going to call home. So, you called last week. Because that kid probably already knows what's going to happen when they go home. What, they're going to get their phone taken for 2 days? There's no discipline in the household for the most part. Generally speaking. And I can say generally speaking because I am around children, other people's kids. And I see how they carry themselves. A lot of these girls carry themselves in a hot way. When I seen that freaking that video of those little girls shaking their little behinds to Sexyy Red, knowing the words and bro, I got pissed off, bro. It was this morning. I was upstairs just brushing my teeth, getting ready for my first day of work. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a great mood. I'm scrolling through, and I see that. And you know what I thought? The first thing that I thought, I said, you know what? I'm going to hit these comments and I'm going to see women. I'm going to see women taking up for this behavior. I'm going to see it. Thank God I wasn't right. I wasn't 100% right. Of course, I did see some. But for the most part, you know who I seen in those comments? I seen men. I seen black men saying, yo, black brother, we got to tune in more. We got to be around more because this is unacceptable. I'm not even mad that those little girls are going viral for this moment right now. If it could raise awareness to fathers that's not present, especially in a daughter's life. Especially in a daughter's life. A lot of people would ask me, yo, bro, like, psh, man, there's mad bitches out here, bro. Like, you can, this, that, and third. No, nigga. No. I leave my wife. I don't just leave my wife. I leave my kids. And my kids need me as well. I love the shit out my wife. Oh, time out. You know what I'm saying? Let's pause the show right quick and give it up one time for my anniversary today. We're just gonna you know what I'm saying? Today makes 16 years married to the wonderful Jaleesa, who usually sits right here. But she's not here today. She upstairs sleeping because, you know, she was busy all day today. But yeah, 16 years married, 19 years together. So give it up for us one time for the one time. I'm super happy, super stoked. When 20 years hit, I want to do... When 20 years hit, I want to do something very special for her. I want to do something fire, like something dope. I want to take her somewhere she ain't never been before. She don't watch the show, so I know I could tell y'all niggas, right? So what I want to do is I want to take her out to Niagara Falls. You know what I'm saying? So Niagara Falls is probably going to be the joint. That's going to be the move. You know what I'm saying? But we'll get there when we get there. You know what I'm saying? But tonight, so boom, there's this cheesecake lady, right? She makes cheesecakes and shit like that. She's fire. Mad good. Jaleesa has been trying to get a cheesecake from this lady for weeks, but she's mad busy, right? So today, I'm at my new job. I'm on my lunch break. I'm texting this lady. I'm begging her like, yo, look, today's my anniversary. Please. My wife has been wanting this cheesecake for so long. Please. Can you please make me a cheesecake today? So she went against her schedule to make Jaleesa her own special cheesecake. So after this broadcast, I'm going to hop in the whip. I'm going to ride out to Durham and pick her up a cheesecake. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? Held it down. You know what I'm saying? I'll do my thing one time for the one time. But yeah, so we got a couple chats in the building. Let's see what they hitting for. Oh, we got my boy. Yeah, man. What's up, Jess? Hey, he's saying congratulations for the anniversary. Give it up for the anniversary again one time for the one time. You know what I'm saying? We got my home. Oh my God, my sister Londa B. Give it up for her one time for the one time. She's in the building with the happy anniversary with like 17 Y's and 3 exclamation points. Hey guys, if you guys aren't tuned in already, you know what I'm saying? Tune into Londa B's music. This girl is a mixture of Mary J. Blige and Nicki Minaj. The reason why I say Nicki Minaj is not because she's rapping about vulgar shit and she's out here being a vulgar scene. No, it's because she got bars, bro. And I believe Nicki Minaj can rap. I love her pen game, right? And I say Mary J. Blige because the girl sings as well, bro. And she sings soulfully. Like, she got like soul to her. She sings to saxophones and flutes and shit like that. It's fucking ridiculous. I was in the studio with her for years, and I always wondered how she did it. What's up to you, mamas? Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to you and your beautiful young daughter. Proud of you, mamas. We got Big John the Jew in the building one time for the one time. What's up, bro? We said facts and happy anniversary. Hey, we appreciate the love, y'all. We appreciate that. But let's get back to these hoes, right? The Sexyy Red one, in particular, stop supporting this bitch. Stop supporting her. She is a detriment to our young women and our boys too, because you got this girl up here getting all this clout, and these kids, they look up to clout. We didn't chase clout coming up. These kids are different. This is a digital child we have now. These are digital children. You know what I'm saying? This is the digital era. So whatever they see on their tablets, on their phones, on their computer screens, they think is life. Stop promoting this girl. We all know. We don't have to try too hard to see this shit. She's not really talent. She's absurd. What we're doing is we're entertaining the absurd. We're entertaining the show. Just like with Blueface and Krishan. We don't really know who the fuck these kids are. Their life isn't really interesting. They're really just the regular toxic neighbor. That's it. Get your toxic neighbor lit. Fuck these people. Let's stop entertaining the fuck shit. And then when we go out, then we wonder why we got so many messed up people in society. It's because we support it. It's not. It really is really not up to us to stop this bullshit. But we have to start laying laws down in our household. We got to start being in. We got to start getting more involved in our children and what they intake. I remember when I first met Jaleesa, when I went to her house, one of the first times I went over there, man. And I stayed late. You know what I'm saying? This one day, her parents let me stay late. And nigga, BET Uncut was blocked. Them niggas had BET blocked. You could not watch that ludicrous pussy popping. You couldn't watch it. It was blocked. They were involved. Us, we give these kids these devices and let them go to the internet and have it. And then they become corrupt. They become corrupt, and we can't be mad at it. You understand what I'm saying? We have to take some type of responsibility for it. We are too lax. This generation of parents, we want to be friends before we are a parent. Oh, I didn't like when my mom and my dad did this, so I'm not gonna do it. Nigga, you have to start thinking as an adult and think from a parental lens and understand why your mom said you couldn't go to Canarsie Pier, you know what I'm saying, at 2 a.m. on a weekday, and you got school the next morning. As a 14-year-old little girl or little boy, you tight, you mad. Oh, they don't let me do nothing, da-da-da-da-da. But as you get older, you start to realize why Mom Duke said that, why Auntie said that, why Uncle didn't play this and that and the third. Why Pops was just so strict on this, he ain't want me wearing my titties out. Before, you just thought they just wanted to control you. You know what I'm saying? You just thought a lot of bullshit from a child's lens. You're not wrong for thinking like a child when you're a child. You're wrong for thinking like a child when you get older. Grow the fuck up. You're too old to act your shoe size. There was a time when acting your shoe size was going to mean you were getting older. Nigga, you got to act your waistline now. Because we getting fat out this bitch. Act 32. Act 46, nigga. Think differently. You can't continue to think like a child to amuse your child. You are causing harm. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. This shit is absurd, bro. And I really want to like scream and be up, but I can't, bro. I can't. Nobody can. It's up to us. It's on us to do better. We all got to do better, bro. And it's not going to start with one household. Because I try my best to keep my kids on the right track. You know what's crazy? When they go outside and they're around other fuck babies, fuck kids. Then they start picking up their habits, and then they come home and think I'm a loser because how come so-and-so parents don't care? My daughter actually told me that one day. Well, so-and-so parents don't care. But listen what you just said. Their parents don't care. I care. Your mama cares. We ain't them and you ain't that. We ain't supporting that, bro. Get over it. But it's hard to enforce some shit. You could enforce whatever in this household. But you think about it, them kids spend more time out of the house. When they come home, they take their naps, they go to sleep for the night, and they get up and go to school the next day again. They spend most of their times out the house. It's up to us to do better within each other's household. We got some more chats that came through to the joint one time for the one time. We got some more happy anniversaries. We appreciate you, mamas. We appreciate you. We got, all right. What's that? Drop the link, Londa B. Yo, Londa B, drop that link, man. Drop the link. Let them know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Let these people see who you know what I'm saying? What time it is. Y'all might see me or hear me on a couple of her songs. Don't laugh at me. You know what I'm saying? I was a corny rapper when I was in New York. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I tried. You know what I'm saying? I tried. Don't laugh at me, though. I'm a show host now. Who we got? Oh, thanks. Make me cry. Oh my God. Thank you, my brother. Love you. I love you too, Londa. Give it up for love one time for the one time. And the powerful thing about love is sometimes love hurts. Sometimes love hurts. You understand? And when you're loving on these children, sometimes what you say to protect them may hurt their feelings. But when it's for the right cause, not because you're trying to be rebellious to their grandparents, which is your parents, you have to parent and love. And sometimes it's going to hurt, but it has to be for the right cause. Don't just be out here just trying to attack these children and fucking having them depressed and they down just because you mad that their hair grew longer than yours when they was your age. You jealous. Nah, don't be jealous. Love that baby. Because you teaching that baby how to love someone else's baby. And then it just spreads like wildfire. You know how I know how to love so much? I know how to love because I was deprived of it. So I couldn't wait to give it to people. I studied people. I studied what love looked like through other people's lenses. So that's how I knew how to love people. Nobody in this world could tell you I hate them or I showed them hatred. Never. Maybe some jealousy, yeah. I was a jealous ass kid, but never hatred. All right, we got damn, I can't really see that joint. That joint got to get a little bigger. We got the unfilterized zone. Yeah, that's all facts. My mom had BET blocked as well. Yeah, man, BET used to teach us some old bullshit back in the days, man, and they were active parents. How many parents today that you know dead ass, you know some of these parents don't even know their kids' teachers' names. Don't even know the kids' teachers' names. When you ask them what school they go to, they stutter because they don't even really know the school name they go to. How many parents you know are part of the PTA? You know what's sad? The PTA is full of white parents and Asian parents. There's some black trickles in there, but we don't dominate that shit. We don't dominate that shit. I'm still waiting to. This is not the first video I've seen of a little girl dancing provocatively and being vulgar and shit like that to a inappropriate song. I've seen a few, and all of them was black little girls. I've yet to see a white little girl doing that. As a people, we got to do better. We got to stop doing shit because we wanted to do it as kids. So now we're having kids allowing them to do it. We can't do that. That's not parenting. That's being petty. You showing your kids how much you don't love them by doing that. My boy Jesse with another chat in the building. A lot of parents are still trying to live out their childhood. Yep. Their childhood or teenage dreams and are neglecting the children. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact, bro. And it's evident. It's evident. I think it was my boy Jesse that had brung up this point to me one time when he was talking about like a lot of women and what they really aspire to be. And unfortunately, it's wearing off on the children because a lot of women aspire to be hoes. It's no disrespect to the girls that's not trying to be that, but a lot of girls aspire to be hoes. That's why on Halloween, you always see them dressed in the most provocative way. These girls would turn a judge into Judge Horny. Who the fuck is Judge Horny? A nurse into Nurse Thought-A-Lot. You know? When was the last time you seen like a woman go to a costume party and dress in something that was conservative, didn't show off their bodies? And it's been a minute. It's been a minute. And one point that I wanted to make towards this video was, I don't think that was a man that was filming that little girl dancing like that, man. I feel like that was a woman that was filming those little girls dancing like that. Because mostly when you have the little girls dancing, shaking their little bodies and gyrating all inappropriately, you hear women in the background, yes, 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 like raising these little toddlers. And then they grow up with that yes mentality. And then now every kid is a fucking city baby. You raising city nuggets. You can't be raising city nuggets. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I understand you might be a single mother. You're stressed out, this, that, and the third. But you know what? Stress don't mean go out and party. It don't mean to purposely do the wrong things. Do the things that's keeping you in a stressful situation. You know how much it costs to party? I spoke to a friend of mine that's been a friend of mine for a very long time. My boy Sean. I called him today, man. Shout out to him, first of all, one time for the one time. Because that nigga, I ain't gonna get too much into it, but that nigga been through some shit recently, right? I go on Facebook a couple weeks back. I see this nigga in a motherfucking graduation uniform, whole gown, nigga. I'm thinking this nigga had a photo op. No. He was really graduating college. Give it up for graduating black men one time for the motherfucking one time. And when you say proud, that's a proud moment. That is a proud moment for me to witness that. Somebody that I grew up with walking down the right path. Yeah, we might have made some fucked up turns back then, but you know what? We got back on track. Because you know what we did? We had the GPS. We had that shit. But we said, nah, bro, I'm going to figure out how to get there by myself. Sometimes we make that stupid ass decision when we have direction and we say, you know what, we're going to take the hard route. So we take that hard route and we make mistakes along that route that nobody else knows how to fix. Because we walk in a path of our own now. Mom Dukes don't know how to fix it. She ain't never been there. Pop Dukes don't know how to fix it. He ain't never been there. He ain't even tell you to go that way. He don't know what the fuck is over there. So we take these routes and we fuck ourselves up. But it's about getting back on track. Because you know why? At the end of the day, you have the GPS. Even if you do choose to go your own route and you get lost, all you got to do is take the GPS out and type that address in, bro. And follow directions. That's what I see from my boy Sean. I'm proud of you, my nigga. I'm super proud of you, bro. Like, talking to you right before this show, nigga, I got amped up, bro. I got amped up. And I'm telling my son stories about you and shit like that. Bro, keep doing your thing. To anybody that's working to achieve something, keep working until you achieve that something. I used to quit a lot on a lot of shit. I'll do great on a lot of shit and stop. Don't stop. Keep going. The keep going part is the hard part. People be like, oh, the hardest part is the first step. No, it ain't, nigga. We could all start some shit, but continuing that shit is the hard part. It's called resilience. If you don't have resilience, you're going to crack. And the moment you crack will be the moment that you realize, damn, if I would have just been a little more stronger, a little more strong-minded, I could have got to where I was going. So don't stop. Be crazy. Be retarded. Keep going even when it seems impossible. Let people call you stupid. Call yourself stupid at times. You have to. I'm telling you. I've seen too many people make it. But shout out to you one time for the one time, bro. I want to get to these comments that I seen on the post that I was talking about earlier. So hold on, let me go here. Do. We gotta go to your activity and go to likes. Okay. So y'all see hands on your knees, girl, right? 18,000 comments we have on this joint. 18,000 comments. Okay. So you see Joyner Lucas, man, hell nah. You know what I'm saying? My boy Mount, You know what I'm saying? Nah, this ain't it at all. That's a fact, bro. So we got this girl right here, right? And this comment right here is what really set me off, because I'm like, dude, shut up, okay? As you can see, this comment has 8,881 likes to it, right? Think Pink 1986 _25 said, okay, hear me out. Ellipses. I don't like it. Ellipses. But anyone else notice they're not saying the curse words? Triple question mark. That's got to count for something, right? Lady. Oh, let me go to cam too. Lady. No, it doesn't count for anything. It doesn't matter if they're not saying the curse words. They're shaking their ass inappropriately. They're performing a sexually explicit song and they know it word for word. That's the bad part. The reason why they ain't cursing is because the person that's filming or their parents is probably right there. The issue isn't them being disrespectful kids to their parents. That's not the issue. The issue is these little girls sexualizing themselves at such a tender age. That's the issue. They're not being disrespectful to their parents. You want to know why they're not being disrespectful to their parents? Because their parents ain't telling them to stop. So they're not going against what the parents want from them. The parents is supporting it. Go shake that pamper, girl. Go shake that pamper till your onesie breaks loose. What type of bullshit is that? This is a baby you carried for 9 months and you gave birth to her. You could have died, right? You could have died giving birth. We all know giving birth is a very high risk extravaganza, right? You give birth to this child so that you can purposely raise them inappropriately and wrong. You know damn well you know that's fucking wrong. You know damn well it's wrong. Why are these kids so comfortable dancing like this in front of you? This isn't the first time this happened. This probably ain't the first time it's been filmed. This is the first time it's been on the internet, on a big screen, on a big platform. Now millions of people know about it, which I think is important. I think it's important because people need to see it. They need to see the bad part about all of this party narrative. Fuck partying, man. Let's see what else we got here. It's time to have a serious conversation about black culture. I'm proud of that comment. My belt would have caused a tornado through that room. Facts. 15,000 likes. And that's the type of comments we need to see. Black men, are you watching this? We need more active involvement. Send a like to that one. That's a fact. Y'all so quick to judge the new generation of kids like we all ain't grow up singing songs we wasn't supposed to. I had Rude Boy by Rihanna on repeat. Okay, ma'am. Because hold on, wait. Let's see something. Let's go. This is a female, right? Let's see some of these pictures. Okay, she's a selfie-taking girl. I know she's going to show some booty somewhere. All right, there goes some booty. All right, I knew it. I can tell when a girl is going to show some booty. It be these attention-seeking little thoughts, bro, that loves showing booty and super promiscuous. So I'm not surprised at that comment, because I could tell from her profile what type of girl she is. She's not a conservative girl. She's not a girl that respects herself too much, right? The difference is there is no difference, really. It was wrong back then, too. It was wrong back then, too. And you know what? There is a huge difference. Y'all wasn't singing that shit in front of your mama and in front of your auntie and in front of your grandparents. And if you did happen to sing that shit in front of them, they wasn't pulling out a phone supporting it. They wasn't congratulating you and amping you on and supporting you. That's the fucking difference. And that's what we're doing right now. We're supporting this shit. We are being supporters of fuck shit. We're training these little kids to act like adults at a young age. And then when they grow up to be 14 years old, say fuck you. And get grown, you want to slap them in the mouth now. Oh, that's where you draw the line, right? You draw the line at fuck you, right? That's where the line is drawn. Men, we need to be more present. Not saying that women are piece of shit parents, but fathers set a certain tone. Real fathers. There's a difference. There's a lot of fakies. There's a lot of fakers out there. There's a lot of fakers. Shout out to my boy Johnny. He made me realize when I set a bar. There's a lot of niggas false flagging manhood. There's a lot of fakies out there, right? For the real fathers, there's certain shit that we do not tolerate. Behavior like that we see right here, this behavior, this isn't behavior that we tolerate. Now, you know what was funny as hell? This one. This one right here was funny as hell. That man made them boys apologize to each other singing the Wayne's brother theme song. That was funny as hell. But what that was, it was embarrassing for them, yeah, but it was a way to enforce discipline. You guys are brothers. I'm not going to sit here and tolerate y'all fighting each other like this. So you know what I'm going to do? It annoys me to see you guys fighting each other. So when you guys do fight each other, I'm going to trigger annoyance in you. I'm going to make y'all hug each other and sing a theme song to each other for about 5 minutes. Over and over again. And while you're doing it, I'm going to talk some sense into your ass. See, I told you stop doing that, right? Then maybe you'll get it through your head that, you know what, there's an annoying consequence that's going to come with us arguing. You know what, I ain't even got time, little bro. I'm going to go somewhere else because I know daddy going to find out. That's the premise of discipline. Being afraid of the consequence. I'm a veteran of 8 years, right? They say, oh, military people are so disciplined, right? To have this on my record. So I am going to do the right thing. Because if I don't, I am going to be disciplined by the government. It kept my ass in line for the most part. I ain't do nothing to get a dishonorable discharge. I did stupid shit to get Article 15 or whatever, nigga. But I stayed on track though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that shit keeps you in line. That's what instills that discipline. Fear. What's wrong with fear? Fear is healthy. Fear is healthy. Don't get it twisted. There's a difference between fear and respect. Now, where you get it messed up at is when you would prefer fear over respect. Now, when a person respects you, they understand your input. They take heed to your input, right? That's when a person respects you. They believe in you. They respect you, bro. I know you're not supposed to use a word within the definition, but they respect you. You can feel respect, right? When a person fears you, they can say, you know what, this is stupid as hell, but I'm going to do it because this nigga might beat me up. Right? There's no respect. There's no honor in that. You know what I'm saying? You're doing it because you're fearing getting physically harmed or something like that, or whatever the case may be, right? But the way fear and respect goes in hand is if I can say, you know what? That is right. What he's saying is right. And you know what? Damn, if I did do that, then that would happen? Nah, fuck that. I'm going to make sure I never have to go through that. You know what? Thanks for that advice. That's where respect and fear goes hand in hand. Now, you can have respect and live without fear and still do some old wild shit. Yeah, bro. Yeah, nah, you dead ass right. You right, bro. Like, but I'm not afraid of this consequence. So you right though, but I'm still gonna try this shit. So good looking. Boom! Run into a damn train. So they sit with each other. You gotta have some type of fear of failing, fear of physical harm, fear of heartbreak, fear of going broke. You gotta live in some type of fear, bro. It'll make you live better. Now, I'm not telling you to walk around, be scared of everything, but you can't be like overly brave. You can't. Nobody successful lives overly brave unless it's the guys that like just gambles their life away. Those are the guys that just, you know what, they just go out on a limb. Fuck it, this might not be the right choice, but shit, fuck it, I'm all in. But that's soft luck. Majority of people don't live off that, man. But listen, guys, I appreciate everybody that's been tuning in. I appreciate everybody that's been sharing. If you take a look at our page, we are now at what 2,900. Let's try to get our Instagram up a little more, man. And shout out to people that's been helping us with our numbers. You see that 860K right there, man. But you see this big boy right here, that 1.6 million. We getting some views on his Jones. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the other We Need to Talk show. Yeah, man, we're trying to focus on quality and stuff like that. Let's see. Oh, y'all about to see my home screen. Yeah, that's my kids. Look at my beautiful kids. Look how beautiful they are. They is so pretty. They is so pretty. So let's go on over to my YouTube right quick. Oh, that's that one. That's that one. So guys, as you can see, we are 42 subscribers away from getting 500. Please, man. Like, you guys can see, like, you know what I'm saying? We post, we do our thing. You know what I'm saying? We go live all the time. Our live stream that we did yesterday about what's the name? Uncle Murder. Man, that joint got flagged, man. So we got a copyright strike on that, so they took that one down. That was a pretty cool episode. But we will get into more episodes like that in the near future. But Sexyy Red, we got to work on canceling her and Sukiyana. I got a lot more to say, but I do want to discuss this on a panel of people so that I can not debate. Yeah, debate, because I know there's going to be some people that's, you know, in agreement with her. So I want to bring this conversation up again, but I want to have it with a panel of people. I just love talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I love the engagements, the comments. I love to speak to y'all. I'm a conversationalist. It's not a coincidence that my name is Convo. I love to do this. You understand what I'm saying? And I couldn't be more humble, and I couldn't appreciate you guys enough for tuning in, man, and showing me some of this damn attention and just rocking out with me for a little bit for my anniversary. Now, what I'm about to do is, the real reason why I'm about to get up off this joint is because it's about that time for me to make my way to Durham to get this cheesecake. Now, oh my gosh, a lot of chats just came in. Yeah, hold on, let's get to these chats. Okay, the problem is Sexyy Red. She makes adult music for adults. People need to watch their children. That is a whole fact. Going through that now with my daughter, SMH, the kids, okay, she got to be around in school, have no filter. Yeah, man. These kids have no filter at all, and it's coming from the crib. Like, it's coming from the crib, man. If the parents filterized the kids' messages and how they thought their thought processes, they'll take it out to the streets, and then it's a trickle effect. It's like COVID. Imagine if you caught COVID at home and went to school. You're gonna give it to other people. Like, we gotta spread the right way. We have to. John Jew in the building one time. As an artist, you gotta be connected with the idea that your art is meant for a certain audience. That's a fact. The parents are 100% the blame, and shout out to you one time for recognizing that, bro. That is a whole fact. What happened to the Kids Bop? Oh my God, she said Kids Bop. Hell nah, the Kids Bop was mad funny. I grew up on that. Whatever music was out. Okay, hold on. Whatever music was out, my mom and dad knew we loved the beats, so she got their entire collection. I'm reading the kind of weird right now, guys, because I know I got bad eyes and the stuff is kind of small. I did the same thing with my children. That's a fact. Hey, congratulations to you and big ups to you, mamas, for being an active parent. Keep it up. Keep doing your thing. Don't stop. Don't give up. Hopefully your friends that's not as active and into their kids' stuff will take heed on what you're doing and follow suit. Because as humans, that's what we do. We usually follow the leader, so keep being the leader. Laughing Minds, a panel of them folks gonna go crazy. Yes, bro. Yes, that's what I'm waiting for, man. I really want to debate about this. I want to go back and forth about this. Like, I could talk to y'all, through this all night, but I really want to save some of these talking points for the real joint. Great show. This is Williams, by the way. Oh, okay. I'm subscribed. Keep it going. Appreciate you, Will. Shout out to you one time for the one time. Be on the road for a smooth recovery. Appreciate you tuning in. Apple Music still has Kids Bop, believe it or not. Oh, yeah, hey, you know what? I'll probably go listen to some Kid Bop on the way to Durham when I get this cheesecake, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But hey, let me get up off this joint one time for the one time. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank y'all for tuning in. I love y'all, man. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for the next episode. I will try to get something a little more interesting. If y'all like the couple stuff, just leave us some comments down below. What kind of content would y'all want to see us do in the future? We want to do what y'all want to see. You know what I'm saying? So just let us know. Hit us up in the comments. Happy fucking New Year. Once again, it's your boy Convo. Peace.